Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Don't forget to support this channel with a like for more updates and leave your comments and questions below. I would be glad to answer it. Starting with the daily chart of Solana, we can see Solana is already in an impulse of 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. In your wave 5 that we are still looking for it, of course we want to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, after bottoming here a wave 4 with a 0.5 fib level as a perfect fib level for wave 4 at $113. So basically we are looking, of course, to an ABC finished wave 4, and then we are looking to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 5 towards the upside. Now, to support our scenario, bullish scenario here, of course, if we look in the history of Solana, we can see a kind of an expanding flat towards the upside, where we can see a B, and a C, where the wave B has dived deeper than the start of this flat. However, both scenarios here, we can see both waves are impulsive in a way. However, maybe both of them even can be considered as 3 waves up and then 3 waves down as WXY here, and possibly A, B, and a C towards the upside, where your wave C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, yeah, it looks very, very weird. Therefore, since they are both an impulsive structure, which I explained this yesterday video, that of course this could be has ended kind of a pattern here, another pattern has ended here, and possibly we are starting with a new pattern. However, if this is a zigzag or flat or whatever it is very possible that we have a lag C here, which it should be 5 waves towards the upside. Now, if you want to look much more further inside the zone at the 4-hour chart. In the 4-hour chart, we can see, of course, the formation of a 1, 2 here, where we can see in our bullish scenario an impulse as a 1. And of course, this impulse start here with your 1 here as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now your wave 2 is very, very long in time based on your wave 1, which is not an invalidation in Elliott Wave theory, but it is preferably that is not so much long. However, if we look here at our main impulse and downside, where we can see even our start of the main impulse, how it has started with a great impulse, very sharp, volatile wave 1 towards the upside, where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, and a C, and 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the downside. So the same pattern is definitely repeating now in our wave 5, which is not so far from Solana as a characteristic or feature of Solana, how to draw its patterns, right? So we can see here a 1 and 2, where your wave 2 is also 3 waves towards the downside. And of course, we are looking again here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly, of course, as a diagonal, where we have hit yesterday exactly the diagonal target as spoken in our video before, which is a perfect thing to see. Now, after this, of course, since we have hit the diagonal targets, so it would be perfect now to look more inside to see what is going on. And if we look at the 1-hour chart here, we can see, of course, that okay, we have finished our wave 5 impulsively, where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and finishing wave 5. Your wave 5 has finished almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's perfect. So it is an indication, of course, of a finished wave 5 in a diagonal, and possibly we have finished as well a wave 1, bigger wave 1, and we, yeah, possibly looking for a wave 2. So 1, 2, and then continuation towards the upside. In that case scenario, of course, yeah, this is one case scenario here that we can already add it to our scenario 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the yellow count, Okay, and to see, of course, later on where the 3 and F4 to be projected after having our wave 2. Let's check our wave 2 then. If we want to see a wave 2, it is preferably that we hit minimum required level, which is a 0.38 level, where we can see exactly here all the wave 2 as fib levels. And preferably, of course, minimum requirement as 0.38, but preferably is the green box, which is most common target for a wave 2, and then moving up towards the upside. So your preferably targets would be at $139 and $133. Between those two prices, yeah, it might be the great possibility for a wave 2. Now, this is of course only one scenario of many bullish scenarios that are happening here. So in another scenarios, we could see a 1, 2 and another 1, 2 here, and we are looking for a massive and impulsive wave 3 towards the upside, and then 4, 5, 4, 5. Therefore, the possibility, of course, are still there to see some, of course, bullish prices where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, this is an expanding diagonal. As we said, there is no other possibility. Yeah, we cannot count it ABC or zigzag, and based on what we are looking at here. So definitely we are looking now. There is no other possibility. It's very rare to see it working, but in Solana, for the first time, we see this working as a expanding diagonal in a wave 1, where we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, after we got an ABC towards the downside, and of course another impulse towards the up, and possibly forming another 1, 2, right? And looking, of course, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, in that case scenario, you want to see, of course, a massive, impulsive, explosive wave 3 towards the upside, of course, breaking this zigzag wave C, which is coming, of course, from our correction as a zigzag. As if we can, look here on our 4-hour chart, we can see, a possibility of a zigzag formation here as ABC. Your target could be at 174. So this is the most preferably target now to hit, of course, for Solana in that case scenario, because after this we can make sure that we have finished kind of our wave X in a WXY correction. In case we move up, we know that Solana then is moving up very, very bullish with a wave 3 as 1, 2, 3 towards the upside. If we retrace down, then definitely we know impulsively, then definitely we will know that we still need one other zigzag to finish this 3 structures formation of WXY. Of course, another possibility is also existing, but it is very, very rare, where we can see here A, B, C, and possibly that we are looking to an A, B, and a C as expanding flat. Your expanding flat, of course, can be only in diagonal, right? However, the formation of this price action set us a little bit far from being a diagonal. Therefore, it has a little bit low possibilities. In your wave 3, you want to hit almost 1.618, of course, at $227 for Solana. And in that case scenario, let me remove some uncommon targets to just clean up. So these are our targets in case we are 1, 2 here. We want to see, of course, this, let's add also another target for our 1, 2. So in case we are in a big 1, 2, we cannot have it until we get the 1, 2 before. So basically, if we take this impulse here, we see that we already hit the 1.618 even for a wave 3. So that also, might suggest even, another scenario, even that we might go even higher. So preferably, what I see here is unfinished wave 3. So it is very possible that we are still, guys, here in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because if we take now this fib level taken from the 1 to the 2, we can see that we hit exactly at the 1.618 fib level, which is perfect for a wave 3. So this is of course another possibility, again bullish possibility, besides the finished diagonal. We are still possibly also, besides the finished diagonal that you see here in yellow lines, we are still possibly in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very, very possible. Even if we have hit here the diagonal shape, we might still see continuation towards the upside. So yeah, as you can see, guys, we are very, very bullish in this moment in Solana. Preferably that we hit, of course, the first target of the wave C. Second target is your wave ABC as a flat, expanding flat here somewhere. And of course, at the same time, this is gonna be almost your wave as well, your wave 3. Let's check out here your main wave 3, which is, no, it is lower actually. So let's put this here as well. And let's call it wave 3 here, okay? Wave 3. Let's make sure of what is this. Yes, exactly. This is your wave, expanding wave. Yeah, that's why it is very, very low possibility, because yeah, your expanding flat wave C could be higher than your wave 3 as an impulse, which is, yeah, not really not really likely, right? So by all means, if we are here an expanding flat with a wave C, your wave C has to touch the 228, which is higher than your wave 3 here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so in both case scenario, maybe, yeah, then that means it could be possibly, very possible, because yeah, imagine we finish this impulse at a wave 3, 4, and 5, and then it finished exactly 5 waves for a wave C for an expanding flat. So very, very interesting price action here. And after this, we want to see another zigzag, right? Another zigzag for a very long time, of course. And then, boom, moving up again towards the upside after a big correction. So this is very, very likely to see in Solana. So these are our targets. We have 3 main levels, and we have to trade, of course, like one by one. First 174, second 208, and finally 228. Of course, expect retracement on each level. If we see 3 waves towards the downside, then of course we are considering continuation towards the upside. If we see 5 waves towards the downside like this, then of course that might be a signal of a reversal and to a bearish scenario. So I hope that this was very clear for a Solana price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis, of course. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comment, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.